Vatican says Pope Francis is still experiencing complex or chronic health conditions that affect multiple parts of his body systems, but the head of the Catholic Church is resting calmly since on Thursday, adding that the prognosis or the likely outcome or the forecasted outcome of the current health conditions of the Pope is still guarded. This, as local media had earlier reported that the Pope confided on some of his aides that he may not make it alive, with reports of some Catholic officials already rehearsing for his funeral. According to Vatican, Pope Francis had a restful 15th night in Rome's Gemelli Hospital, where he is being treated for bilateral pneumonia. As in recent days, the night passed calmly, and the Pope is now resting, said a Holy See press office statement on Friday morning. According to the Thursday evening press release, the Pope's clinical condition continued to improve, though it remains complex. The press office added that his prognosis remains guarded, noting that his therapy is continuing. He spent Thursday afternoon in prayer and attending to various work-related activities, according to the Holy See press statement. It would be recalled that Pope Francis was hospitalized on February 14, 2025 with pneumonia after doctors warned him that he was at risk of dying. The 88-year-old pontiff has been receiving treatment for a complex respiratory infection and has confided in close aides that he might not make it this time. Pope Francis has taken steps to ensure the continuation of his legacy, including appointing Sister Raffaella Petrini as the first female governor of Vatican City, according to the Vatican news media. The Catholic media had on Thursday also reported that Pope Francis slept well during the night and continued to rest on Thursday morning, as his condition has shown a slight improvement over the past couple of days. On Wednesday evening, the Holy See press office said the Pope's health condition had slightly improved over the previous 24 hours. The mild kidney insufficiency observed in recent days has subsided, according to the statement. A chest CT scan carried out on Tuesday night showed a normal progression of the lung inflammation. Blood tests conducted on Wednesday confirmed the improvement seen Tuesday. Pope Francis remains on high-flow oxygen therapy, but as of Wednesday evening he had not experienced any asthma-like respiratory crisis. The Pope was admitted to Rome's Gemelli Hospital on Friday, February 14, following a bout of bronchitis, with his doctors later diagnosing bilateral pneumonia. We had reported that despite the medical condition that he's under the high flow of oxygen in the hospital over double pneumonia. Pope Francis on Sunday, on the eve of the third year anniversary of the war in Ukraine launched by President Vladimir Putin-led Russia government, called on everyone in the world to remember victims of the war in Ukraine, describing the war which started on February 24, 2022 as painful, shameful for all humanity. We had reported that the Ukrainian president, Volodymyr Zelensky, has continued his phone conversation. Another set of Edo farmers, named Lucky Salami and Julius Arewa, have been macheted to death at Eware community in the Etsako West local government area of Edo State by attackers, the villagers suspected to be Fulani Herdsmen. Days after suspected herders killed other farmers in the state at Erah, Eguare, Okpekpe among others, with the Kinsmen of the current senator representing Edo North, who was once the governor of the state, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, calling on the government to rescue them from Fulani Herdsmen they claimed are responsible for the frequent attacks both on lives and the destructions of their farmlands in the Edo North Senatorial District, often known as Afemai land. A video published earlier in January 2025, some group of hunters and vigilante members could be heard in the video begging the Edo State government led by Monday Okpekpe to return the firearms they were he collected from them, adding that since the government recovered the firearms from them, the herdsmen have been attacking them, killing people in Edo villages and destroying farmlands. The group of hunters and vigilante members, who appeared not to be in a good mood, said that they decided to do the video statement because they were entering a forest in Avile, one of the clans that made up Etsako West Council area, with just knives and cutlasses to search and rescue 3 people that were kidnapped by suspected herders whom they claimed came to abduct the people with AK-47 rifles and pump-action guns. It was gathered that the suspected herdsmen on Thursday killed the two farmers identified as Lucky Salami and Julius Arewa in Eware village, Etsako West local government area with machetes. The Etsako West local government confirmed the attack, according to Punch newspaper, and said the third person identified as Omokagbon Abu, popularly known as Odubuya, is battling for his life at an undisclosed hospital. Punch newspaper reported that the chairman of Etsako West local government area, Marvelous Zebiri, who confirmed the incident to their correspondent on Thursday, said the killings took place in Eware village, Ward 8 Anwen, and that the killers were suspected to be Fulani Herdsmen. In a press statement issued by the president of the Anwen Progress Union, Barrister R.O. Isenalume, the group said, "The last 2 weeks have been very challenging for the people of the Anwen clan in Etsako West local government area of Edo State as a result of the murderous activities of Fulani herdsmen in the clan." Anwen clan is Ward 8 in Etsako West local government area of Edo State. The access road to the clan is the Agbede-Anwen Road, which runs through Agbede town. The clan has one of the largest forest reserves in Edo North. In the last 2 weeks, Fulani herdsmen have invaded the clan. They have not only destroyed crops but have engaged in killing and maiming of the inhabitants. On February 13, 2025, they brutally killed one person and maimed another in their farms at Eware village in Anwen clan, and today, the February 27, 2025, they have brutally killed another in his farm at Eware village in Anwen clan. When the first incident took place, I wrote as the president of Anwen Progress Union to alert the governor of Edo State, the commissioner of police, and the International Criminal Court (ICC) prosecutor Karim Khan has visited the Democratic Republic of Congo (DRC) and issued notice to any warlord, militia leader, including the leader of the Congo River Alliance (AFC) that included the M23 rebels, Konim Nanga, that the ICC is developing new ways for all parties in the ongoing conflict to partner with DRC and end the war, either by establishing a special court in Congo or through the independent work of the ICC prosecutor's office, adding that justice is a right for all, and the president of Congo, Felix Tshisekedi, told the ICC that he has made plans to hold international conference in Kinshasa in April 2025 to find sustainable solutions to the conflict, with ICC calling on any armed group, any armed forces, any allies of armed groups or armed forces that they don't have a blank check, and they must comply with international humanitarian law, which ICC, through the effective application of the law, must show that the life of people in the DRC has equal value as those in all other situations addressed by the ICC. Details of the 2 days visit are presented below as reported as published in the ICC website. Statement: the 27th of February 2025. ICC Prosecutor Karim Khan KC concludes visit to the DRC. Effective justice must be at the heart of our response to this crisis. I have concluded my second mission to the Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC, held from 24 to the 26th of February 2025. This visit underlined my commitment to further intensify the work of my office in delivering justice and accountability in the DRC, particularly in the East. This is something we cannot do alone. It will be delivered together with the victims, civil society, affected communities, and national authorities of the DRC that I have met with in the last 2 days. Upon arrival, I recalled the reactivation of my officers' investigations in the DRC as announced in October 2024, and sent a clear message to those on the ground: any armed group, any armed forces, any allies of armed groups or armed forces don't have a blank check. They must comply with international humanitarian law. Through the effective application of the law, we must show that the lives of those in the DRC have equal value as those in all other situations addressed by the ICC. During my visit, I had the honor of meeting with His Excellency President Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Tshilombo. Our discussions were candid and focused on the urgent need to address the grave situation in the eastern DRC, where violence has escalated alarmingly. We reaffirmed our shared commitment to combating impunity and ensuring justice for victims of the most serious crimes. We agreed that to deliver lasting accountability, we must find a new way of doing things. In this spirit, the President reaffirmed his engagement to convene an international conference to be held in April in Kinshasa aimed at delivering a holistic, sustainable and comprehensive solution for justice in the DRC. Any warlord, any militia,
bringing you the news in a more digital way.